Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is RC. So, on this particular video, I want to take another look and another dive into the last performance from Caitlin Clark, how she struggled from the field, most specifically the three-point range, what needs to perhaps change, what does not need to change, and just how we can continue to just keep winning ball games. That was our first loss of the season to KSU. Like I said before, like some of us know, we lost to Kansas State last year. This team, they pretty much have our number. As it pertains to players who are known for shooting at high volumes, sometimes you do tend to shoot yourselves out of the game. Great players can have horrible nights. It has happened. But most times when you shoot yourself out the game, you lose by 10, 20, you lose by a big percentage. So we only lost by 7 points. And the plus side is that, we only lost by 7. But when you really dissect it, I don't have a problem with Caitlin shooting threes because she has the ultimate green light. She's definitely not handcuffed in that regard. But sometimes, because she went 2 for 16, there has to be a moment when a coach can just calm things down. I'm not saying that Bluder has to try to tell Caitlin what she shouldn't do, but there has to be an interjection of calmness, of headiness that says, okay, let's try a ball movement here in the last couple of minutes of the game. Molly Davis had it going just a little bit. Like I said, I'm never going to sit here and say that Caitlin shouldn't go bombs away because she has proven that she can shoot the lights out the rock. But in my humble opinion, sometimes, especially when you're having a horrible night from the shooting range from outside like that, move the rock. I mean, case in point, Gabby Gregory shot 3 for 13, 1 for 6, but she came up with some big buckets late. Now, she obviously had some help from her teammates, which we're about to get into with Iowa. Now, I would ask myself, is Caitlin Clark doing too much or are other people not doing enough? Well, let's look. Gabby Marshall, 2 points. Kate Martin, 0 points, 0 for 4. Gabby Marshall, 4 attempts. And also, watch the players. Are they attentive? Are they paying attention? Are they ready to catch and shoot? Or are they waiting to see what Superwoman, Wonder Woman, Caitlin Clark is going to do? Sydney Fulton, she plays a lot of different ways. She plays hard, aggressive on both ends, contributes in the rebounding category, getting steals, blocking shots. So she's very active. But shooting-wise, 2 for 5. Missed her only 3-point attempt. Hannah Stokey, 4 for 6. 33 minutes, not enough shot attempts. 9 points, that's not enough. 1 free throw, that's not enough. Molly Davis, 3 for 3. So she kind of had it going. She maybe could have kept shooting. It may even take for a player or two to just call for the ball. Because I've been telling you guys this. I hate the feeling of that. I hate to feel like Caitlin has to do it alone. And she is used to being our player, our superstar player that ends the games for us, that comes up with the big shots for us, that comes up with the bailout shots for us, that comes up with the fancy layups that go in for us. She does so much for this team. And so we don't dare and sit here and undercut her or say that she's doing too much. I mean, Caitlin is the reason why all eyes are literally on Iowa. But if you lose, here's a case in point right here. Perfect example. When Colorado Buffaloes were 3-0 for my college football watches, the whole world was watching the Colorado Buffaloes. I'm not saying I'm not doing a comparison, but I'm just making a point here. Example, right now we're in good hands. We're 3-1. We're playing a non-conference schedule where as long as we're focused and we're playing Iowa basketball, and Caitlin Clark is doing her thing, and others are getting involved, and it's easy for Caitlin to find players where other players are paying attention when Caitlin passes them the ball and they convert. Everything will be fine. But here's my little quick example. Colorado is 3-0. Everybody, all the attention of the world is on them. They lost like out of their next 7 games, they lost like 6 of them. And they are not probably going to a bowl. They free fall all the way down. And nobody's, they still have people that watch, but the major attention is off now. So, if we want to build from where we were last season, which obviously if you reach a national championship game, the only way up that elevator is to win the national championship. And I don't know if that's the goal, but in my opinion, because for me, it's not the goal. You guys know I'm also a UCLA Bruins fan. I believe that I said many months ago that the Bruins might go farther. Of course, I'm a Hawkeyes fan first, but I just feel like they have a more complete team. But my hope is for us to at least a bare minimum, guys, we at least want to try to get back to it's going to be tough to get to the Final Four. So I think I said Elite 8. Maybe we can get back there. Maybe we can set for the Elite 8, and then who knows, maybe anything can happen. But this team has to have a secondary definitive option in scoring. And I don't care if it's Hannah Stuelke, let it be Hannah Stuelke. But she's going to have to be aggressive. Too many times the ball goes into the post and then it whips right back out to Caitlin. And it's like, just, hey, save us. And KSU was fine with letting Caitlin shoot because she was off. Like, they just, they waved a little hand in the air here or there, but they let her shoot, and she just could not make it. Some nights, you're just not going to make shots. Kylie Feuerbach, I think she should play more. This season is going to require some coaching from Lisa Bluder. And she's just going to have to coach better. She's going to have to continue to switch lineups, find out what works, put in the different players, switch it up. But you don't have to do that, I'm saying, all at once. No, you just have to see, little by little. This person works like Molly works. Okay, maybe we can put Molly in at this time. Okay, Kylie's playing hard. Maybe we can get her in right now. Look at matchups. Look at things like that. Look at who's playing, the hardest. What do the players look like in practice? Looking at the game situations. Just see what's going to go down, because Gabby Marshall and Kate Martin, we need more from you. We don't have McKenna Warnock and Monica Cesano here. And either at like Addie O'Grady, Hannah, or Sharon Goodman, somebody's going to have to turn into a dominant post player, and we're gonna have to be able to count on your buckets night in, night out. And that might seem a little harsh, a little unreal, but it's definitely gonna have to occur, because if you don't have another secondary threat outside of Caitlin Clark, when teams come in double, when teams force the ball out of Caitlin's hands or force her to take funky, wonky shots, and for Caitlin, there really is no bad shot, but when she's missing, you got to move it. Because one thing about basketball is you might be an outstanding, great player, but you are going, no matter who you are going to meet a night where you shoot 4 for 19. You're going to meet a night where you shoot 9 for 29. You are going to come across a night where you shoot 6 for 25. It's going to happen. So in that regard, we just have to find other players that truly want to step up, show the gall, show the moxie that, hey, I want the rock. I can do something with it. And if they're not a shot creator, if they can't get their own shot, get to the right spot on the floor, move, cut. Play team basketball. And eventually I think we will be fine. It's a long season, but you just want to make sure that, you put in the best team, the best players forward. And if you have to, Coach Lisa, call more timeouts if you have to. I would have liked to see more timeouts called as Kansas State was trying to make that final run. But ultimately, we rely heavy on Caitlin, and that's good and that's bad. You know, that's good and it's bad because she's not going to be able to win us the championship all by her lonesome. It would be an absolute miracle if she did it. And as far as I can recall, even Carmelo Anthony had a little help. He had Hakeem Warwick, and I think he had one other person that helped him when he won a national championship in 2003. Yes, he carried the heaviest of loads, but point is, you need some help from somebody. You cannot get to the ultimate championship. I mean, the ultimate goal, which is a championship by your lonesome. It just don't happen that way. So, guys, in the comment sections, let me know what y'all think. As always, our Hawkeyes fans for life. Excuse me. Let's beat Drake tomorrow and get back in the win column. All right? I'm out. Peace.